Hey guys, it's Freya. Welcome to another video on my channel. It has been over a year since I've made a sit down video. I came back a week ago after a year of not posting with my HE's vlog, and I am gonna come back full swing. So this is my first sit down video in such a long time. I don't even remember how to do it anymore, but I have a list, so we're gonna get started because we're talking about 17 ticketing. You guys may know that 17 announced their world tour. It's highly anticipated. They haven't toured the US since 2022, so a lot of people are waiting for them, and I have been too, and I'm really excited. And I wanted to make a ticketing video, which is something that I have made multiple times before, but Ticketmaster is ever changing and is the devil. So we're gonna just walk through this specific tour. This is gonna be kind of a shorter video. I wanted to make it a few days before ticketing in case anybody has any questions and wants to leave it in the comments. Before we get fully started, I'm sorry for the mess. I am moving. Well, first I'm going out of the country, and then I'm moving in the next few months. Also have a birthday thing. Also, there's just, and the end of my year is jam-packed, and I'm trying my best, okay? But yes, I am a mess, but the next vlogs you will probably see is me in a whole different country, so slay. And then I am just gonna walk through this. If you have never seen me before, my name is Freya. I go to tons and tons of concerts. I've kind of taken a chill this year, yeah, and I also write for a music publication, so recently I have not been going and ticketing because I have been invited to like write about shows and things like that, which is such an honor. But I am the concert girl, and I will help you get tickets, okay? So my experience is I've gone to tons of K-pop and non-K-pop shows. I'm a veteran Ticketmaster. They hate me, they fear me. And we're gonna talk about 17's tours specifically for this video. If you guys want me to make like a K-pop general ticket video, let me know. Or like if you want me to make a 17 concert tips video or like a K-pop concert tips video in general, let me know. I have old ones way back when on this channel, but things are ever changing, so it's always fun to make new ones and update information, things like that. But like I said, I wanted to get this out now, so there's a few days before actual ticketing if anybody has any questions and things like that. But yeah, 17 announced their tour. They're going to all of these dates and multiple cities. They're doing lots of stadiums, super fun, and they are coming to America on those dates. Every single one of the venues is ticketing on Ticketmaster, so I believe there's no AXS or anything. Every single one is on Ticketmaster, and every single one is seated, so there's no general admission floor. So I will not be discussing general admission floor or other ticketing sites in this specific video. So yeah, all of the seats being seated is a good thing in my opinion, and there will be VIP, which you will get sound check with that, and platinum tickets are on, and generally VIP tickets are not subjected to platinum pricing, but platinum pricing is on, so there will be some jacked up prices on some seats. There's a floor, obviously this is a whole stadium, so there's a floor, there's gonna be 100 section, 200s, it's gonna be a lot of people, but floor and risers, and they're all seated. The pre-sale is going to be happening on August 14th at 3 p.m. local time, so the venue that you're purchasing it is at. Be careful on that. If you're, say, you live in Chicago, but I don't know why you would be trying to go to Texas if you live in Chicago, because I think there's a Chicago show, but maybe you're going to multiple shows. If you live somewhere with a different time zone and you're trying to get, say, a Texas ticket, it's 3 p.m. Texas time, so just make sure you guys get on that. And you need a Carrot membership for that pre-sale, and you do need to sign up for that pre-sale. The Carrot membership is through Weverse. You do have to pay for it, so that's the first pre-sale. And then they will have a general sale the next day at 3 p.m. local time as well. So if you don't have a Carrot membership, you can join that general sale. I will also say there's no bad seats at a 17 concert. I have seen 17. I saw them at their shows. I've seen them at a festival. It's so much fun no matter where you're at. Get a seat with your friend, get a seat alone, be anywhere in that venue. You're gonna have a good time. So yeah, with that being said, the tips is for when you are ticketing. The first thing that everybody always says is fast internet. How do you check fast internet? You just literally Google internet speed test. It's the first thing that pops up. You do a little speed run. You want that number of like the speed to be high, and you want your latency to be low. It is not a guarantee that if you have faster internet that you're gonna be in the queue faster. It's just a good chance because there's like no lagging and things like that. It doesn't matter how fast your internet is, and it doesn't matter like when you get into the landing page, it assigns you a random place in the queue. It is truly luck, but I'm manifesting luck on everybody's side. So yeah, but that is just a way to check your internet, and also to make internet on your side by going to the fastest internet you have access to. And then know your login. This is very self-explanatory, but you have to have a Ticketmaster account in order to participate in the sale, and know the email you use, know your passwords, so when the sale is happening, you are not fumbling trying to log in. Know that ahead of time. And while you're figuring out your password and your login and things, make sure you go into your Ticketmaster account and preload the form of payment you're going to use. Put your card in there, and at the time of sale, all you'll need is the CVV code. I suggest writing it down and putting it in a slip of paper next to you, because when you check out, you can select that card, and then it's just going to ask you for the 3 little codes on the back of your card. And instead of you stumbling trying to find your card, have it written down next to you ready. For the pre-sale, you're only going to be able to be on one device and one queue per city. So if you're buying from multiple cities, you can load up multiple cities on the same Ticketmaster account, but you cannot load multiple cities on the same, you cannot load the same cities on multiple devices on the same Ticketmaster account. So you can only be on one queue at a time. Ticketmaster has implemented this a long time ago because of the volume of sales. So if you're logged into an account, you can only be in the queue for one, and you have to be logged in to be in the queue, so you can't really like trick the system. You also have to get a text message like verification when you log in and get in a queue, so just be mindful of that. People are like, use a bunch of different emails. You also have to have a bunch of different phone numbers. If you have people helping you, that is awesome. And just make sure that you guys are on different accounts if you're in the same queue. And then also, if you are trying for the same queue and you're on the same internet, you don't want too many on the same internet because they will start blocking you. So if it's like 2 of you, I'm sure you'll be fine. But if you have 5 friends on 5 different emails and 5 different phone numbers on the same internet, it might like notice that that's a lot of you on one place, and they might, you know, revoke your access. So be careful about that. And then have a general idea of what you want. You can go on Ticketmaster and kind of view the seats beforehand. They'll have the map there, and just know if you want floor, if you don't want to be on the floor and you want to be in that first, you know, riser section, or you want the cheapest ticket possible. How you'll know what ticket you want is how close you want to be and your price point. Obviously, the official prices have not been announced, and I don't think they're going to be announced until the time of sale. So you have to have a game plan of where you kind of want to be and what your price range is, so you can reflect at the time, because it's very fast paced. You have to reflect at the time that you're doing it. What's the most important to you? The price, the seat, what? You have to do it all at once. So kind of just have a game plan of where you want to be and how much you want to spend. If you have like that general idea. Just make sure to be flexible as well. You never know what seats are going to be there when you walk, like get into the queue and you actually get into the page with the map. You don't know what's there. So be flexible. You'll have your general idea, you'll have your general budget, but when you get in there, go ahead and just look around, and you have to be on your toes. You have to be fast with it. You have to go ahead and get on it. Pick quickly, because the page keeps changing in the spur of a moment. And just always have options depending on the availability and pricing, obviously. Also, with all that being said, the availability and the pricing will matter at the time. And the way you can look for tickets is two ways. You can go into the map, or you can go on the list on the side. Knowing kind of where you want to sit helps with like the list, because the list tends to just work faster. It doesn't lag as much. If you go into the map, you can see the seats, but it lags a little bit longer. So if you did want to specifically use the list, having that list like a handwritten thing with your card code and your where you would generally want to be in that arena or stadium, I guess, really does help. Because if it's lagging too much, like the map's lagging too much, you can move over to the list and take a look at the list, which tends to work faster. Yeah, and then also, do not give up. One of the biggest things about ticketing is that patience. You have to have patience. Sometimes the whole thing looks gray, it refreshes, people got kicked out of their cart, or people said that they were gonna buy it and their payment didn't go through and they're timed out, and or people got things in their cart, looked at the price and was like no, and things will come back. Usually, like, if you're still within the first hour and a half and things are still refreshing, just wait, so it'll show up. And I am gonna say this with all the best intentions. I hope that everybody gets the tickets that they want on sale day. However, it is never too late. I have bought so many tickets day of. A lot of times venue will hold on to tickets and release them day of, and they will release them for face value on the day of the show. So it is never too late to buy a ticket if you don't get it on this specific sale. This is a very condensed version just because it's very specific to 17. If you have any questions for this sale coming up, let me know. Again, pre-sale on the 14th, general sale on the 15th. I hope everybody gets the tickets they want. Comment down below what shows you're going to, or shows that you're going to. Maybe I'll see you. I'm going to the Texas shows. So yeah, comment down below where you're going, and if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. This is so weird. I'm having kind of a hard time filming this just because it is my first sit down video in over a year, but I hope to do a lot more of this. Also, comment down below if you want to see a outfits video for Japan, a packing video for Japan, and I'm definitely gonna vlog it, but let me know if you want to see those things. If you don't, that's okay, but I don't know what to film, to be honest. Yeah, I'm very excited. This trip has been planned for a long time, and I honestly did not think I was going to be able to go. But here we are. I'm going to make it work, and I am going on $3 and vibes, but we're going to have the most fun possible. So yeah, if you have any questions for 17, put it down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you want to keep up to date day to day, especially Instagram, especially if you want to see Japan as it happens. And yeah, and let me know also if you guys want to see me ticket for 17, because I'm ticketing with my friend. That's all. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.